I was like, oh.
What?
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Bulldogs ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my gosh.
And now they give up
I didn't even
good
call
field
time.
position. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Great place to start for this offense.
Yeah, that's a kid of her.
On the ground, it's Frazier. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here's why this was so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good...
Brings into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. handoff from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Ducks want to move quickly. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. These guys
now Dante can't throw even though he's upgraded to a 90, 91.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster. They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
The Ducks have this offense rolling. Moore will throw. Unloads it left. He's got an open man.
Victorian, yes sir.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try it over the left side. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, complete. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And man, it's nice
Gonna have to
a
run
guy
between
that is just
tackles.
better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating,
Too much
using
speed
his
out there.
quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Dogs with the 1st and 10. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Taking it to the second.
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Snags it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Deep in enemy territory, balls at the 3. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown. And here they go on 4th and short. Trying to keep this drive alive.
Let's go!
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing on the run. He's got it down the right side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and it reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays in the passing game. This offense is built on the run. It always has been. It always will be. That's what the Ducks hang their hat on, making those explosive plays down the field when the defense slips up and loses a little bit of eye discipline.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Moore to the air. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Quick release by the QB. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Caught over the middle. It's Nicky. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
The Ducks will try to pick it up on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
The run to the left. Can't get him to the ground.
Oh, this game's so unrealistic. I was talking to a wife on that fourth down.
The run game just
But how does someone get stuck like this? So, the animation just happens a lot.
Up front on the offensive line, they haven't been physical.
It's happened at the wrong time.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Sends it downfield.
Oh, bro, what?
Catch inside the 30.
Why are we so flat-footed? Why?
Really nice rhythm that time by the play caller because
And I did cover 3 drops. That looked like cover 2. Cover 3 drops supposed to have someone on the left side, and he wasn't even really doing. He didn't even move over like he should have been.
He's able to work out, win his one-on-one, makes the catch, and takes it in for a score.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Probably not the best of plays on that fourth down, but still.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give out of the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Moore will throw. Got his man quickly. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Ducks are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
With the catch, it's low. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Takes a shot as he lets
What
it
a...
go.
Oh, my gosh.
Works his way to the 4.
Dante Moore.
First and goal.
And that is such an accurate
I think that's very unrealistic.
The pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge.
That is very unrealistic, but
It's
college football.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Moore to the air. Buys a little extra time. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ducks! Fit it in the window for the score.
Yeah, the passing game comes through, man.
I was really surprised that Sadiq stayed for his senior year.
Time this football game, you trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Even if I lose this, I low-key feel disrespected because of everyone voting for for him instead of me. But you know what? I can't be mad at it because, hey, he killed it on 25, right? And he's really killing it on 26 as well.
Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel disrespected a little bit.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy.
I don't think there's any way you can't feel disrespected.
And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen.
But we got to stop them here. Come on. We get a turnover. Something in the ordinary, out of the ordinary.
Finds his man. It's Humphrey. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Got the quick pass. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
They really got Dallas Wilson,
so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, son of a
Catch
bitch.
in the middle. It's Humphreys. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency.
Well, this defense is being challenged.
9 for 9.
In particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in
Making
the
it
second
seem
quarter.
easy for him, and it
This
really
quarterback
is.
has over 200 yards passing.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. Now the connection takes
Same play he ran with them earlier. Why are we not, like, paying attention and getting some of this stuff, man?
And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. He's got him.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Touchdown, Georgia.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix?
Tackling on here is so broken. So broken.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Damn, Notre Dame tied it up. Crazy. Crazy.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see
Huh. Rolling to the left. Got 3 people right there, and guess what they don't do? Block the defensive end. This is amazing.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Amazing.
To the air on second down. The screen, he can go. And he'll be
amazing grace. How sweet the soul.
Out here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more snap coming before halftime.
Let's just toss this one, man.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He's going up top. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He makes a catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls in.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grab over the middle, it's Humphries. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Making side adjustments here. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Dogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Dogs! And they kick it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a top-5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. Clemson is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this could be the kind of loss that sets the program back significantly. They're trailing by 14 to Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in a 1 versus 2 matchup you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Ducks are in the hurry up.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. On the run, deep down the right side. What a job to lay out and make the catch. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. You want to be physical on defense, but too much grabbing. They got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. Moore to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy what?
Breaks into the open. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A shot toward the end zone. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Ducks started this drive.
I didn't know I was muted. I've been talking this entire damn time.
They'll run it.
I said, what in the world?
Touchdown, Oregon.
So I'm going to be honest. That pass I just did.
He sees the hole, explodes
That pass I just did to Malik Benson, it was not supposed to look like that. I thought he was stopping, but
It was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy.
you know, Georgia all about running the ball, but I feel like we've stopped the running game a good bit. We can't stop the pass game, which is
for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball.
It's
as the
very
game goes on
irritating.
in the second half.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Mendoza. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman.
Bro, this is so irritating, man. Like, why can't other people just react? Like, all these other players are not reacting. Like, my other linebacker is way far that side and not moving over. Like, there's going to be 2 people open. I stayed for one, and then I was like, well, he's going to throw it to the other one. Couldn't make it in time. All right, let's have some better IQ. Let's try to make a play here. Look at that. Look at his deflections, sacks, pressures compared to mine. This defense is better than that. We'll just be honest. Very honest. This defense is way better than that.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if this game shows anything, and I don't know if it'll be for the rest of the season, but if it does, y'all just pass the ball on us and beat us then.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
We sure as hell can't stop the pass. Slow as fuck. Slow as fuck. He's only, you know, it's so bad. He's only beat us on short routes like that, like comfy. But he's so damn quick, you can't stop him. I don't know what his speed is, but it's got to be 94, 95. If it's not 95, then his acceleration is just big time. The acceleration got to be crazy. Excuse
This
me.
Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Little over anxious out of the stands early. And
That little 5 yards ain't going to do anything. We haven't stopped them enough at all on defense to have me thinking, oh yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do something.
Getting set for first down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Looking to fire. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This offense is not letting up, guys.
God, Mixon is so fucking slow. Oh my God, and he, God, Mixon is so slow.
The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Might be changing the route. He wants to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Humphries.
Oh no, he spin right into it. Bro, he spin right into a hit stick. Ain't no way he didn't fumble. You know, if you spin or juke right into a hit stick, most likely there's a good possible chance that a lot of people is going to fumble. Oh my gosh. That was the opportunity right there.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down.
Well, well, well.
They want that clock to run. Got enough space.
They're going to have to start banning spin moves or something. Or lower some people's spins. Because nobody, there's so many players on here that has like killer spin moves that don't in real life.
I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do.
Yeah.
They take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Everything going.
I can't be perfect on offense. And that's almost literally what I have to do in this game. Because there was no stopping. Oh, speedster. Oh, white boy. Wasn't going to stop his ass. I want to know what his speed's at. His speed on the
Off play action on first down. Now improvising. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down.
That speed is crazy.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Moore will throw. Keeps looking downfield. And he just chucks
I'm gonna have to get Dante out.
With this situation in the game,
I'm not going to risk Dante getting hurt even more. And his throwing is going to suck.
You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pressure coming. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Quick completion on the out route. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is.
Man. Malik, you have got to catch that.
Time to think about it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. Fires into traffic. Intercepted.
Bro, that pick doesn't even make any sense. Oh, but this is 26. Nothing makes sense. Like, I'm not I am frustrated, but I'm not like mad how I would normally used to be. I'm just not. I'm just disappointed.
Leaves it with the running back.
I am going to try to get the ball back and just continue playing.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Because you never know in games like this. You just never know. But
picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to Brown. That kind of play will get a drive started or
yeah, that's it.
position. They've got it at the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory
GG's to him.
coming.
Hope to see this team down the road a little bit more. Feel like we're better than a 14-point